everyone for some more of my FIFA 22 Journeyman career mode here with Royal Antwerp. And this is going to be the final episode before the January transfer window. As you can see, we have this Europa League game against Red Bull Salzburg to start off the episode. Which, by the way, I didn't even notice that. Manuel, our right winger, ended up grabbing November Player of the Month, which is awesome. He had a fantastic last episode for those of you that did not watch it. But yeah, no need we're going to do this Europa League game, which we're going to end up simming this game. But I'm also, even though it's a derby match, I'm also going to sim this game against Beerschot. And I'm going to be playing these two games against Ostende and Standard Liège. And then depending what happens with the Beerschot game, I'm either going to be playing or simming this Christmas Eve game against Mechelen. So, but before we continue on, hope you guys have an awesome day today. Hope you guys doing well. As you can see on the standings, no matter what happens in this game, we are going to be topping our group in the Europa League. So without further ado, we are going to go ahead and sim this. We're playing in the snow. I mean, if we were playing this, we'd be playing in the snow. And we get a 0-0 draw. Manuel, Diallo, and Marshall come on for De Wolf, Gracia, and Balikvisha, respectively. And then Diallo's happy with game time, which, for those of you that did not watch the last episode, I am going to be listening to offers for him. I do want to offload him because I just don't think he's at the level he was at the starting of the season. He's gotten progressively worse, which I forgot to show you guys this, but the player that I honestly think I'm bringing in is the player that won them the title in real life last year, and is Toby Alderweireld. He's valued at 12 million. We could get between 13 and 18 million for him. I actually tried to do a swap deal with Diallo for Alderweireld off camera, but the Rangers said no, so we're going to have to wait until we actually get and sell him before we make a move for him, unfortunately, but we are going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and put him in the lineup. He's at the same overall as Gracia. We're actually getting a pretty decent squad going, especially our first team. Our first team is right at it has to be among the favorites to win the Europa League at this point. Okay, Alvarez wants to play. I'm going to tell him there's bigger games coming up. But we are going to be going up against 16th place Beerschot. We'll be simming this game as well. This time we're playing in the rain. Well, we're not going to be playing it, but the players are. We're going to go in and quick sim this. And we suffer our first dropped points of the season. As a matter of fact, it's our first loss of the season, too. As Shanklin gets all 3 points for him, he gets a brace, Miyoshi getting a goal for us. And with that, we are going to go ahead and sim the Christmas Eve game against Mechelen. And our perfect start to the campaign is over. Not we were going for invincible season anyway, but in 3 days' time, we are going to go ahead and take on Ostende here, which I'm going to put Diallo off, and I'm going to take Diallo off and put Eggestein in. Because we're going to be traveling to Ostende. We'll be playing this game and the game against Standard Liège. And then we'll be simming the game against Mechelen. And you know what? Oh, good. I was gonna say I wanna actually play in the snow this time. But you got to see their kits last time. Yeah, we got to see their kits last time. So just a recap, and we'll keep the white on this. But yeah, if I'm able to bring in Alderweireld, then he'll take Engel's spot, and Engels will take the place of Almeida in our backup squad. So, but anyway, we're gonna go ahead and play this match in the snow. Snow I can handle, rain I cannot. And you see Nacho Casas is the featured player here. Central defensive midfielder. Santi Gracia, 17 goals, lead the way here in the Belgian Pro League. You can see the Ostender crowd in the stands. But yeah, I don't mind the snow at all. As a matter of fact, I kind of like it. Rain, on the other hand, it's just sloppy and messy, and it just looks ugly in game. You see, we are the best defensive team in the league. We've only conceded 14 goals, so we have the best offense and the best defense. Ostenda has the second best defense in the league. I wasn't even aware of that. You can see Alvarez right there. You can see both teams shaking hands as Ostenda kicks things off for us here. Nice. Beautiful! That could have been any more perfect to Balagvisha there. I do wish he was a bit more involved with this campaign, but having said that, I'm glad that we're not reliant on him. And that other players have stepped up for us. Ah, come on, that's a foul. Yeah, that has to be. I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah. I should have aimed it to the opposite side. Not the best corner. Can we make something out of it? Alvarez. I think that's the first goal we scored with Alvarez in this season so far. Okay, Gracia. And that is Alvarez's first goal of the campaign, whereas Gracia smashes home his 18th of the season. But we are going to go ahead. We're going to jump to the result. And they do get a goal back to Kavicina, but yeah, another 3 points coming off that loss against our rivals Bereshot. Standard Liège, our next opponent, beat Sarayang 2-1. Now I'm going to go ahead and sim because 3 days later we'll be taking on Standard Liège. And this is going to be the final game we're going to be playing with Diallo. So, this is a little bit of a farewell here at home. As we are 18 points ahead of Anderlecht, who are in second, 19 ahead of Club Brugge in third, and 20 ahead of Cercle Brugge in fourth. But we are going to go ahead. We're going to save. clear skies at the Boswell Stadium. We'll keep the kits on as they are. You can see it still says Hartlepool backup from when we are our first season at Hartlepool. But yeah, like I said, this is going to be Diallo's farewell because after this game, he is going to be replaced with Eggestein in the backup 11. As you can see, he is the featured player here. I'm just hoping we get offers for him. I've already got him replaced in the starting lineup. He's on the bench of my starting lineup. I just got to put Eggestein in there after this game. But here we go. It's a nighttime game, which I didn't even realize that, so we don't even get to see the sun, unfortunately. Standard Liège coming off a victory against Saraing. Ourselves, we're coming off a victory against Ostende. As Standard Liège kicks things off here. Come on, guys, you're doing everything right except get the ball. Go straight. That's not who I wanted to pass it to. As Diallo gets a goal. How many is that for him in this season? That's his 10th goal of the campaign. So he does score a goal in his final game with Royal Antwerp. Dessert. Oh, nice bicycle kick by Diallo. Can Diallo get a hat-trick here in his last game of his career at Royal Antwerp? We'll see. Very nearly takes like a goalkeeper. Not a good cross by Manuel, who is the reigning player of the month. Ah, how do you not win that duel, Almeida? Hopefully I can freaking bring Alderweireld in because you're gonna be gone. That's not who I want. Game. That's not who I wanted to pass it to. This game, it does not want to pass. Okay. And there goes Dessert. Okay, that third goal was kind of difficult for us to get there. But we are going to go ahead. We're going to jump to the result. And we get another 3-1 win. Peters gets a consolation for them. So we're going back to not getting clean sheets in this game. As Savaring and Bershon end up getting a 1-1 draw, the two teams that faced us in the previous round of fixtures. And with that, Diallo is going to be saying sayonara. Omega, our fourth, well, at the time being, he's our fourth string striker, but he's up to 70. But we are going to go ahead, and we're going to sim to this Christmas Eve match against Mechelen. And then after that, we'll do our mid-season stuff. Let me check my youth kit. Well, I can do that whenever I do my mid-season stuff. But we are going to go ahead. We're going to save. Michelin is 11th in the table. Okay, we're going to quick sim this. And we get another 3-1 win. Manuel, Buta, and Balikvisha with goals. So, yeah, our only blemish this season so far is against our arch rivals, Bershot. And with that, we are going to go ahead. I'm going to save this right now. It is Christmas. You can see the top assist goes to De Wolf. He has 13 assists and 4 goals in 12 matches. So that's pretty impressive. You can see Alvarez is loving his game time. I was kind of curious to see who would pop up there, but as you can see in the standings, we have a 21-point lead over second place Club Bruges. We are on 60 points, they are on 39. Cercle Bruges are 37, Anderlecht with 36. And I believe it's the top 5, and I think it's the top 5 and the next 5 that make up the championship and playoff rounds. If relegation was a thing, Savaring would be in trouble. They've only got 2 wins in their campaign so far. You see the playoffs right there, which we're not worried about that right now. I just noticed that the Belgian Pro League is not in this game. I mean, not the Pro League, but the Belgian Cup is not in this game. You can see PSG beating Leipzig at the beginning of the season, 3-1. In the UEFA Super Cup. I don't know why we're looking at that. Sorry about that. And you see the preliminary rounds. You can see which went on in that. Oh, what am I thinking? I'm sorry. This is where I was meaning to look at. I know some really good teams in there, like Arsenal, Napoli, Chelsea, Spurs, Villarreal, Bayern Munich, Leverkusen. Hertz are in there. It's going to be, I mean, Hertz did beat Monaco when we were managing them, but I'm not sure if they'll beat them again. But if they do, chances are we'll probably be drawn up against them. Now let's take a look at stats here. Gracia leading the way with 18, Manuel with 13, and then Diallo with 11. And then De Wolf with the most assists with 13, Marshall with 6, Restrict with 5, Miyoshi with 4, Casas with 4. You can see Gherkins with 3 in his limited time, Diallo with 3. Clean sheets, the Baumans combined have 7. Which the top one only has 6 clean sheets in 16 matches, so I guess I was being a little bit hard on this team when it came to not getting clean sheets, but you would think with an 83 rated goalkeeper in the Belgian Pro League, no offense, but you would think he would have got more clean sheets than that. You see, the top goal scorer in the Europa League is Richarlison for Bayer Leverkusen. Our top goal scorer is Diallo with 3, though. He'll be departing. Balikvisha with 3 assists. He's the only one listed there. And Bauman, I'm not sure which. I think that's Oliver Bauman with 2 clean sheets in this competition. Or it has to be Oliver Bauman because I don't. Yeah. Yeah, that's Oliver Bauman. Now it's time to take a look at how our former clubs are doing. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at League One. Let's see how Hartlepool. Ooh, Hartlepool is in the mix for promotion. Oh, I'd love to see that. They're currently in 5th. If the season ended, they'd be taking on Burton Albion in the playoffs, and then Luton Town and Oxford would be joining them. Cardiff and Sunderland leading the way on the top two. But yeah, that makes me happy. I'm gonna have to check out to see who they have in their squad. Okay, let's see how Hearts are doing. Hearts are currently in third. They are miles behind Celtic and Rangers, so it looks very unlikely they'll be defending the Scottish League, unfortunately. Aberdeen on the bottom, which is a bit of a surprise. Oh, I don't think I can see. Well, actually, no. I can see what their team looks like through here. Yeah, I want to check out Hartlepool's and Hearts' teams. Okay, let's see if they brought in anybody. Okay, they still got Bogle. Odysseus still doing decent. Jesse Peters is doing alright. Rossetti's doing good. Wouters. Doesn't look like they've signed anybody, but they're pushing for promotion. And they seem like they have the bare minimum squad too. So if anybody in their team ends up getting injured, they're gonna be screwed. And then let's take a look at Hearts real quick. Okay, Atkinson they still have. Let's see if they brought in anybody. Brooks, I'm not sure that he has to be a new signing because I'm not familiar with him. Victor Fisher, we ended up giving him as part of the deal to bring in De Wolf. Got Michael Frey, we got him on the they got him on the deal, which I could actually sign. No, I'm not gonna sign him back. They still got Craig Gordon, so whoever was the manager must have renewed his contract. He's down to 58. They still got Hector Herrera. Rivas is now at a 75, so that's pretty cool. Pablo Solari, that's a new face. Stamenik's now at a 72, so he's a respectable. I could actually bring in... If I can't get Toby Alderweireld, I might bring in John Suter. Overeem is at a 73. Brandon's going to be too expensive. Jim City might be affordable. But I definitely do want another center back, though. That is going to be a priority to me. Okay, let's take a look at objectives. We should be on pace to completing all of them. Okay, sign 1 players, we did that. Reach a quarterfinals, we're planning on winning that. Fighting for the league title, we're very well in position for that. Okay, let's take a look at the youth academy. Declare looks like he's awesome, but he's too young to be called up, so he's just going to have to stay in there for the time being. But, okay. If there's anybody in particular you want to look at, you can go ahead and pause the video. Okay, it looks like it's going to take 8 weeks as a deep-lying playmaker. Okay, we're going to go ahead and look at transfer history, which we didn't do a whole heck of a lot. It's just mainly free agent signings. A couple players on loan. We got rid of a couple players. ahead and take a look at both our starting lineup and our backup team. Now we're going to take a look at stats. Most goals, unsurprisingly, goes to Gracia, 21-2 through 18 appearances. He's grown by 3. Manuel has really come alive in these last couple months, 15-2 through 18. Diallo, his final standings, 14-3 through 18, only grew by 1. The Wolf, it still shows as a one-match domestic ban, though. You and I both know that's not true. He's been showing that the whole time. And if there's anybody else that you want to look at, you can go ahead and pause the video. Eggestein 2-1 through only 2 appearances. That's not bad. Should give Gherkins more game time. Some good growth on our team, too. I'm very happy with how our team is growing. And despite starting, Casas does not have as many goal contributions as first straight. Okay, Duomo has grown by 2, the Wolf has grown by 1, so... But I think the Wolf grew by 1 even before he went on loan, so... But we're going to go ahead, we're going to look at the development plans. We're going to keep them unbalanced. Again, if there's anybody specific that you want to look at, you can go ahead and pause the video. Okay, looks like it's going to be... Oh, 4 weeks as a ball-playing defender. We'll change him to that. Ingles. 66 weeks on good form. He's probably going to stay at a 78. Okay, seeding. Okay, Casas. Looks like it's going to take him 19 weeks no matter what. Okay, we'll improve his weak foot, make him 5-star, 5-star. Okay, Verstrick, we're going to go ahead and keep him on there. Okay, we'll keep Yusuf on that one. Hongla, he's done growing. Marshall, okay form. Well, 21 weeks as a playmaker. It will improve his weak foot and his passing. Okay, Dessert had that injury at the beginning of the season. I think that really messed with his growth. Although he is 27. Gherkins. Everybody else, with the exception of the strikers, should be okay. It's showing Gracia is going to take 62 weeks on excellent form, but something tells me with good performances, he's going to be going to an 80 before the end of the season. Eggestein, 35 weeks in okay form. I'll take that. He's going to be my new backup striker. Omega will improve his pace and his skill moves. Hopefully he'll be 5-star, 5-star. And these are Habib Diallo's final stats as he's going to be moving on. Hopefully. Because as soon as I'm able to, I will put him on the transfer list and hopefully get some offers from him. So that way we can bring Toby Alderweireld in there to partner alongside Alvarez and give Bauman a little bit of help as well. But yeah, that is the halfway point of the season. Next time I see you guys, we are going to be going through the month of January here. Maybe parts of February. It just depends on when the Europa League round of 16 is going to happen. But I do want to, at the very least, go through the month of January. So the next time I see you guys, we will be at the away game against Genk, which we will be playing. We'll be simming these two matches against Charleroi and Kortrijk, and we'll be playing this away match against Union Saint-Gilloise. And then possibly simming this home game against Leuven. I don't know, but at least we'll be getting through the month of January in the next video. Hope you guys are looking forward to that. But thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. I'll be seeing you guys again next time.